Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Golden Gophers and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Golden Gophers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. To throw, it's Harrell. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Oh, maybe a crease. Play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. On the ground, it's Cobb. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The 49ers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Trying to pound their way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
With these last two plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'll ride Davis here. Crosses to 35. At midfield, he's got room. Flying out to the left. Inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Middleton. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
And the 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Rutledge. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield.
Makes the catch, and he's headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, 49ers.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. The give to Davis. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Harrell. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Chambers. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
second and long. Running to the left. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him, and they got him.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, ready.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Return. Where did he go?
From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Good enough.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Booster.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now on 2nd down.
Go.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Pickett. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. breaks into the open. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They'll open the second half on the ground.
This will push them to 2-0 on
Wide open spaces. The 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy that you can give the ball that can make such big plays? It makes play calling fun. It makes offense fun. Everything's built off of this, but when you can block it up front and give the ball to a speedster that can fly down the field, offense is a heck of a lot of fun.
Takes the handoff. It's Flowers.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the Golden Gophers will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for a huge play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the play fake. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on it. Nope, steps out of bounds.
Here we go, ready. Red 80, red 80. Right. Shift. Go.
They'll ride Davis here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. Stumbled to the ground. Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you...
Here's a little room there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Nice move there. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Middleton. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Niners.
Man, how nice ices it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this two-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Coming out with it, it's Flowers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Chambers. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. They're going to test the right side with this one. Finding some room. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
They go to the counter, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Now remember, despite giving up that field goal, this is still a one-possession game, but they need the touchdown and the two-point conversion. They go to the wide receiver screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Line getting set on second down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Takes the easy throw in the flat. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Oh, they're after him. On target over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Here's the pressure. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air, it's Harrell. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Charlotte!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to throw. He barges his way into the end zone for the two, and we are locked up here in the fourth. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And the Golden Gophers have a lot of options on second and inches. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The Golden Gophers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte!
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the fourth quarter, tie ball game, who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Here's a hit. And it's a sack.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions. No doubt, that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Finds his back in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a one-yard gain.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Gophers will take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. Might as well stick with him. He's running it, just have to take care of the football here. Turning on the Jets. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. There's a long and storied history of great games between these 2 rivals, and this chapter